Good early morning, everybody. Or afternoon, or evening, or maybe not even early. Whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. Hello. I'm stephendcomics. At it again for an early stream in a number of ways. It's Veterans Day over... Well, actually no, Veterans Day is on Saturday in the States, but it's, being recognized today for certain people, and I got the day off of work, so I figured I'd do an early stream. It's also earlier in the day because I happened to get up a little bit earlier than normal for a non-work day, and I know my dad had stuff potentially going on later today. I didn't know how much he was gonna need to get anything out of this room, so I figured since this is going to be a short stream anyway, I'll try and just get it out of the way. So, probably not a great time to watch it live, but, whatever. The VOD will be up whenever, so you can watch it whenever. But in any case, hope you're having a fine morning if you are stopping by, or fine whatever day it is you're watching. Anyway, so once again, I'm taking yet another break from Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope for a number of reasons, but for today, it's to try out the new and seemingly last bit of DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Came out literally just yesterday, and the timing was pretty perfect. I originally wasn't planning on streaming at all today, but figured this was going to be the best chance I would have to throw this into my schedule at some point. So, with no more ado, it's not going to be, like with the previous ones, this is not going to be a long stream by any means. I just want to try out the new tracks and all the racers, and there are 2 cups and 4 racers. So, I'll do some online races to try out the other characters. And I'll just stick with 50cc just because all I'm doing is just getting a look at these tracks. So we've got 4 new characters. Peachette, the Toadette with the crown making her look like Peach. It's an interesting choice. Pauline, who I cannot possibly be surprised they made into a character. I know she's a character in Tour, but again, not surprised, and I'm fine with it. It's cool. Bringing her back around. And Funky Kong, everyone's favorite from Mario Kart Wii that I was never able to unlock because, God, unlocking characters and new carts in that game is, it's hard. And Diddy Kong, probably the character I'm most excited about, because I really felt like they were missing out on some great action. They were only in 2 Mario Kart games, though he also has Diddy Kong Racing, which it would be cool if that got a revival. But this'll have to do, and honestly, it's actually pretty close enough with the paragliding and the underwater stuff. It's almost like the airplane and hover car stuff from Diddy Kong Racing. It's close enough. And I'll just stick with the standard gear just to... Wait. The red and blue coloring, that's literally the same as Mario's kart. It's not any different. Figure they can make it yellow or brown or something. Whatever. Alright, so now, first, we'll check out the Acorn Cup. Okay, so that's another one, because I saw in the trailer when they showed off all of the tracks, they said the Piranha Plant Cove is from Tour, but they don't have the Tour sign on there. It's like with Ninja Hideaway, because that is also totally a Mario Kart Tour track. Even if it's completely brand new for Mario Kart, they advertise that it's on Tour. It's weird and misleading. Anyway, Acorn Cup. with Acorn Cup. That's just reminded me, I still need to play Mario Kart U, or New Super Mario Brothers U. I don't play much 2D Mario. I should. Tour Rome Avanti. Ah, we can race on the Colosseum, and there's a chain jump in there. That's awesome. Rome, Italy. That's one of the 3 big countries I would love to visit one day. Oh, that actually kind of sounds like Donkey Kong's horn a little bit. But yeah, like, I'm not really a big traveling guy. I'm more of a homebody, but even I have to admit there are places I'd like to visit. I think Italy, Canada, and Japan are probably like the 3 biggest countries I would love to visit one day. It's like all of those are fantastic little tourist destinations in their own way. Oh hey, Sewer Boys. Can't remember what they're called though. Blue Shell incoming. So I know there's still for sure more Mario Kart Tour tracks that haven't been made. For... Oh, hello. Be a dick to last place. 50cc, yeah, don't need to worry. But yeah, there's probably still plenty of Mario Kart Tour tracks that haven't been reconfigured for a console. A bit of a shame, but, you know, it is what it is. We got some Mario Kart Tour tracks on here, and I think that's cool, because these are deceptively, I've said it multiple times, on and off stream, but these are deceptively some of the coolest tracks. Oh. Wasn't even really in that guy's way. Yeah, these are, like, deceptively some of the coolest tracks, with all these different pathways they make you take. More than I would expect from a mobile game, of all things. Whoa, Ellie. That's intimidating. Maybe not really all that threatening, but... oh, still cool. Stop with the lightning. Those thingies. I have an encyclopedic knowledge of Mario, clearly. Ah, threw too far. But yeah, I like it. And it's also nice that even if they're bringing a bunch of new tracks and not or bringing a bunch of older tracks and not bringing in a lot of new ones, there are at least some new ones to me, like the ones from Tour. And DK Mountain from Double Dash. I remember this one fondly. Except for part of the track. We'll see. Have a half-pipe area there in Mario Kart Wii. There's the grumpy volcano. A little redder in the face than before. Oh man, some DK barrels. That's a nice touch. Yeah, kind of down the mountain is a bit rough in previous versions, but maybe now that they have the half pipes here to trick off of, maybe that could help a wee bit. trick off of. There we go. Okay. Definitely looks nice. I like it. Changed up the look. Definitely rocketing yourself up the mountain with a freaking cannon is totally satisfying. I love that shit. Oh, I got a horn right at the same area. Kind of a pain. Maybe spamming the button doesn't really help. I see the Funky Kong icon in last. It's just kind of freaking me out. The shades make them look weirdly intimidating. So I guess like that's a thing when primates show their teeth. It's like supposed to be a threatening sort of thing, not necessarily a happy thing. So. Oh hey Iggy. My Iggy was in last. Focus in a second. Oh wow, all of the Kongs are behind me. Keeping it in the family. And now we have Daisy Circuit from Wii. Kind of surprised they went with this one. I feel like this was a bit of one of the more forgettable ones from Wii. Although the statues, Luigi and Daisy and the baby Luigi and baby Daisy statues, I do really like those. I thought those, especially the baby statue, that one was cute. But hey, we finally have a Daisy track in this game. No, wait, no. Daisy Cruiser. I forgot. Ah, they covered up the shortcut there. Piranha Plant. Yeah, the baby statue. I like that one. That's cool. Oh, weird, but I actually remember this song. Not sure why. I feel like I didn't really race on this track all that much. Or did they use it in another track in Mario Kart Wii? Get a mushroom to get past that piranha plant. Cut out. Mind actually properly showing off the shortcut. Yeah, I've got a huge lead, why not? For some reason it hurts. Not sure why. Say no one's really contesting me, but that felt like a contest. Still never really understood why this part was here. There's some mushrooms. now 2 Daisy tracks. But I don't think they put in any Luigi track in this game. Which is not totally unheard of. Like, Luigi didn't get his own track until 64, like a lot of characters, but still, I feel like Luigi kind of got shafted on this one. Especially with how many Mario stages are here. You can't really say Twisted Mansion anymore, because that could be considered a King Boo track now. Anyway, Piranha Plant Cove, new track to Mario Kart Tour. That, for some reason, has an ocean level. Oh, whatever, it looks cool. And they're throwing one of those big-ass 64 eels. This feels like a prime King Piranha track. I'm surprised they didn't show this one off when they released him. Course. Still love that. Some good options there. Kind of last minute, hard to predict unless you're racing here a lot. This. It's actually kind of making me think of Wario Shipyard. I thought that was a decently cool track. Oh, hello, good boy. And we did it. Yeah, pretty solid all around. This, probably one of the cooler tracks, I would say. Trying to think. There's nothing really too outrageous, like the Piranha Plant Cove I think is decently cool for a track, but I don't think it comes close to topping Ninja Hideaway. That track is super hype. That's probably my favorite, my new favorite Mario Kart race track in general. It's crazy cool, but Piranha Plant Cove is pretty damn decent. I also like Rome. I like all these tour tracks, and DK Mountain's cool to see, and Daisy Circuit, it's alright, I guess. Maybe a teeny bit boring, but Not quite as boring as, like, the Mario circuit from OG Mario Kart that they brought in. Like, it's cool having the SNES Mario Kart representation, which we can talk more about in a hot second, but, you know, you're not gonna do too much to liven it up. Kind of hard to be too hyped for it. I just noticed there's something with the me here. Oh, whoa. What? Have I always just had these me racing suits? I didn't know they gave me so much. Like, just for free? Huh, I had no idea. Never really raced as the me. Oh, excuse me for a second, my dad needs to grab something, so... Oh, that was the wrong button. Just gonna pause momentarily. I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, who's it? So 3 more characters. I think I'm gonna go with Pauline next.
Here we go.
Just because I thought she's a fun pick. Even her color scheme is still kind of the same as Mario, like Diddy Kong was, but I feel like her red is a slightly different shade. But maybe that's just my eyes. Anyway, now we've got the grand finale, the Spiny Cup. How appropriate that the last DLC track, or the last cup, is the Spiny Blue Shell. Like, if the Special Cup hadn't already made a name for itself as the grand finale, this just feels like the most appropriate. Although the Moon Cup would also be pretty appropriate for Pauline, but we got this. Let's do it. Tour Madrid Drive, going to Spain. Spain would probably be another country I wouldn't mind seeing. Of course, I'd probably have to, well, 2 things. Re-review my Spanish. That's kind of funny sounding. But yeah, like, relearn Spanish, because I am severely out of practice with my Spanish speaking. Like, I don't even know if I can even try at this point. But also readjust my Spanish, because most of my Spanish that I've learned is more suited for, there's still English speaking there. But it's more suited to Central America. Like, there's stuff about Spain Spanish that I haven't really practiced at all. Because they don't really teach. I think in my college classes, they did a little bit more with that, but Ooh, art gallery. This is cool. Spanish guitar, how appropriate. Churros. Dude, I want a churro. Bitch. Oh, man, the Wiggler's awake. Hey there, buddy. You're a racer now. Again. I think out of all of the tour tracks, this one might have my favorite music in it. Fucking love the guitar. Stadium. Aw, shit, we got football, bro. And little Goombas in the Kariba shoe. I love that. Stick the ball back and forth. That's cool. This was pretty cool, but you know what I was wondering they were gonna do? If on the third lap they were gonna have the Wiggler get angry and be charging the streets, kind of do running in the bulls sort of thing. Because that could have made for a wild last lap. But whatever, the soccer pitch was cool. Like that. And now Rosalina's Ice World from the 3DS. An interesting one that I'm not sure, I don't want to say I forget about it, because it's like one of the few tracks that they gave to Rosalina. But it's not really one I think about too often. Yeah, it's like an icy Mario Galaxy track, which is pretty nifty. There before. Into the frigid waters that would absolutely suck falling into in practice. I don't really think about that on some of the other ice tracks, but it's like, wow, that's like actual ice water they're diving into. Why would they do that? See, 2 live feeds, chugging a bit. Probably would have been better to have a mushroom on that one. Oh, whatever, I gotta usually eat them good. I'm not sure if that's just a random planet toy, but it kind of looks like that first one in the Good Egg Galaxy, Mario Galaxy 1. Kind of hope it is a nice little touch. Oh yeah, that's right, a chunk of the ice goes away after each lap. Yeah, I forgot. God, it's been so long since I've already played Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 8 came around. That's what I usually played. I think the last time I played a Mario Kart game that wasn't 8, I think it was Mario Kart DS. for some reason or another. Also my favorite Mario Kart games. I still love it. Things are fine on the OBS side, so might be a YouTube thing. Alright, we're golden. Whoa. She's saying. Surprised that I didn't notice that the first time. It's like that was the whole thing. Then Bowser's Castle 3 from the Super Nintendo. Got another Super Nintendo track, and it's finally a Bowser Castle track, and holy shit, it looks hot. Now see, this is how you liven up a classic SNES race track. This is what we've been missing. Let's get a full look at it. Music, though. They took whatever rock philosophy they used for the new Bowser's Castle and they just translated it to the old one. I love it. Got bony flowers. I wanted to turn it up on my end because I'm digging the music. I mean, it's very simplistic compared to other Bowser Castle tracks, though the zero gravity stuff helps. But still, like, compared to the other SNES race tracks, like, they really went all out. And the music, the fucking beautiful music, man. I was kind of wondering, because I think I remember listening to the Bowser music tracks for Super Nintendo, and I don't remember it being extraordinary by any means. Not very memorable, but they actually did a good job. Dude. Spicy bath. Pretty sure part of that was actually the lyrics from Jump Up Superstar. That's nice. I still think it would have been pretty cool to actually make a New Donk City track with the song Jump Up Superstar. They don't normally do that kind of thing, but they did make a straight Yoshi's Island race track. Too big of an ask. Okay, this was really cool. Took them this long to figure out how to revamp the old-ass Super Nintendo racetracks, but god, they did a good job with this one. I loved that. And now, we reach the end. Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii. Probably the second hardest Rainbow Road track I've ever raced. It's a bold pick, in my humble opinion, but you know what? It's better than the fucking Super Circuit Rainbow Road. Which, god, fuck that track so much. That one's just unnecessarily brutal. Whereas this one is just brutal. Still love that they include the Starbits in the background. Then there's whatever the hell this mess is. I vividly remember. I never dared trying to do the time trial ghost race here on this track, because fuck that. Especially considering a lot of the tracks for time travel trial. It's easier if you figure out the Flame Rider bike for heavy racers, but that one's like super hard to get a handle on. At least it's gorgeous. This track is. It is. It's visually fantastic. Oh hey, the lightning saved me. Thanks whoever did that. Is that planetoid with the rocket ship always there? But how do you make it so the planetoid looks more human? What are we showing coming? I should have saved that coin. It's disorienting just being on a wavy track and not being able to move or jump. Show incoming. I make it to the end. Past the explosion. Okay, the last cut probably wasn't quite as impressive, but I think this one they pulled out enough of the stops to make it a great finale. I will say, I liked this cup as a whole. I was very surprised how much I actually wound up loving the Bowser Castle track, despite how simple it was. But the changes were enough that it's good, that it's real damn good. So that's all of the new racetracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. bold choice to come back to this game after a few years to put new tracks rather than make a new Mario Kart. But honestly, I'm fine with it because this is a fantastic modern Mario Kart game. I love it so much. Still would have loved to have seen unique cup designs for the DLC. As you might have seen on my thumbnail, I decided to take some liberties of my own. Oh! And they added a credit sequence. Really tie a whole bow on it. Staff credits for the Booster Course Pass. Round of applause all around, they did a solid job on the whole. They didn't have to add new tracks. Of course, you know, there are people complaining about not having anything new in Mario Kart for a few years, but you know what? What they did add. It's pretty damn good. It's nice to liven things up with this particular Mario Kart a bit more, rather than put out some extra efforts, all the work to make a new game. I think this works just fine. Because now we have such a huge Mario Kart game that we've never gotten before. Like, honestly, this is just so damn good. Still got a couple new characters to show off that I'm happy to do. So I will be doing that in a little bit. You just let the credits roll. But now I need to find excuses to just mess around with Mario Kart Online like I did in Smash Brothers. Shouldn't really be too hard, because I do get a Mario Kart itch every now and then. Though I'd say currently I have more of a platform fighter itch. Combination of working on the Smash Brothers video that I've been wanting to do for a long time, recording gameplay of that, and Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2 coming out and getting a lot of very positive buzz. It's gotten my brain pumping with platform fighter thoughts. Makes me want to go back and jot down more ideas, mess around with my thoughts for my own platform fighter idea. Kind of curious about the whole campaign, or roguelike campaign mode that they're doing in Nick All-Stars, which actually sounds like a way cooler idea than I initially gave it credit for. It's like I would like to do an actual story mode for my campaign, like Subspace Emissary, or even like Cartoon Network Punchtime Explosion, with platforming and actual, like, real story elements. But the roguelike idea, or at least kind of what I've seen of Nick All-Star Brawl 2 from videos I watched, is actually pretty solid too. All the characters have their own brand of drinks. That's an interesting thought. What about Nabbit as a racer? I think Tour already did that, but I'm kind of surprised with how much they keep pushing Nabbit. They didn't try and make a new racer out of him, but whatever. We got a solid lineup. Although if they wanted to go back and remove maybe Rosalina and Pink Gold Peach, I'd be fine with that. Because, boy, they were very much not necessary. I just thought of something. A comic idea that probably would have been fun back when I was doing miscellaneous parody comics. Make my own random wacky Mario brands, like we see all of these brands and sponsorships in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I feel like there's some prime comic material in that. Thank you so much for playing my game. Very nice. Nintendo, you may not be perfect by any means. You may make some baffling decisions, but you do know how to make a good game. And this is a solid-ass fucking Mario Kart game, man. Well done all around. Oh, and this is a new little thing here. They had a... You can actually just go back and listen to some of the music. That's cool. That's real cool. But there are a couple characters left to try out, so I'm gonna round out this hour and mess around online. So long as the connection isn't too bad. Alright, let's go with everyone's favorite. Funky Kong, and he even has a surfboard. Play a couple races. Oh hey, the new Bowser's Castle. I'll go with the modern Bowser Castle, but we'll see, since I did just race on that one. Though I do still love it. Ooh. Ah, great Mies. Another reason. I was reminded of it when I was making the highlights for the Mario Kart for my first Mario Kart stream. But another reason to come back to playing this game are all the great Mii faces people make. That's gold, baby. But yeah, I know I was thinking before, like, do 4 races, kind of like how I did with the cups for each character, but I'm thinking I might do less. It's early in the morning. I got time. Plenty of time, but I had other things I wanted to try and do today, including some extra preparation that I wanted to do for the anniversary stream tomorrow. Modern Bowser Castle, let's go. Oopa from the UK, I like your style. Same with you, Hershey Cat. I think I have a new favorite horn. The surfboard seems a little excessive, more so than Link's sword. I don't regret going 50cc to try out the new racetracks, because literally all I'm doing is just taking a look at them. That's all my focus is, but... God, man, when you're so used to going into higher CCs, man, the difference is night and day. Especially since I've recently rediscovered just how fun and amazing 200cc is. And the bananas. Ow. It's always hard to judge to not hit that thing. Ooh, thanks for the star, buddy. Smash Bros. Characters. Oh no! Whoa, that turned me way the fuck around. Jeez, I'm all the way 10th. He's not paying attention. Ah, fuck. Yep, nope, I did horrible. I did not realize how bad I was doing. Holy balls. 50 to 150, night and day. And also racing with actual people. I do like me the cheese. I said I wasn't gonna do a whole lot. Figure maybe 2 races for Funky and 2 races for Peachette, but this game can be addicting. And we got the cheese. This time only 100. Why do the CCs have to be random? I feel like 100 is decent enough. I still don't understand that horn, but I love it. Oh, and I learned something this morning, right before I went live. Apparently, so I've thought about it, but I've never really tried to do anything. There's an actual strat to intentionally putting yourself lower on the placing to get better items. Like as a strat to get ahead. Point that actually has a term called sandbagging. I did not know that there was a word for it. Again, I've never actually done it myself, but you know, thought about it. But I guess with this newest update, they actually basically eliminated that as an option. Now, because I guess there's someone tweeted about getting like as far back as 12th and getting a green shell. It's kind of interesting, but you know. Unless maybe it's like more so that intentional. Like the game can tell that you're doing it, that you're nerfing yourself for the better items. That's just what they're doing. I don't know. Can't imagine it's really gonna affect me because that's not really something I do. It is intentional. God, no, damn it. Ah. I did better, but God, I could have done better than that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let's give Peachette a try. What was that voice? That works. Let's go to LA. Ah, you're a cutie. Pink hair and pink shades. Like that. Figured I'll do a couple races with Peachette, then I think I'll call it good. Because I've got some work I need to do. Going to the water park. Going to Piss Central. Japanese name I cannot read. We're also racing with Death from Austria. Interesting. Yeah, I was expecting more of a late Peach sounding voice. Whatever that was. Has Peachette always sounded like that? Or did Peach also get a new voice actor for Super Mario Wonder? And they brought her in. Brought them in. Don't know. It's gonna take some getting used to. I'm not gonna say it's bad at all. It's not. Just different. It's actually kind of weird seeing the wheels under the Falcon like that. Second time, but it's still weird that happened twice. God, there's a Peachette that's just way in the lead. It's almost like they're playing on 50cc. Go for it, Red Shell. At least keep second. Alright. Second's good. Did she say just like a princess? Well, I guess technically you're not a princess since you're not actually Peach. God, what did they decide to make Mario lore so wacky? You know what? Let's go wild card. I'm going random. Dude with the red dreads, the shades, staring at the screens, freaking me out. 2 other people with red. Don't like my odds. Alright, back to Rosalina Ice World. Fine by me, it is the new hotness. Try racing this track on a serious setting. Got a partial turn almost there. Player. Or maybe Michelle. I just thought it'd be funny to just say player. Smacking everyone with the red shells. How am I in 4th? Who's ahead of me? Not showing up on the map. Oh wait, no. I was looking at the wrong peach chat. Probably the guy from before that's way ahead of everyone else. Oh wow, I actually made it. Someone with that, but only got 4th. I don't know why that's just funny. Whatever the hell she's saying. This game is fun. Hello, Holly Reed. Let's see. Yeah, I think maybe I will wrap up. Definitely feel like I'm in a mood that I wouldn't mind trying to do another Mario Kart stream in the near future, because it's too fun. Too fun indeed. But I got other things that I need to do today, including extra final preparations for my big anniversary stream tomorrow. Although I say big, but it's probably only going to be just about as long as today's stream was. But it's something that I've put decent a bit of work on, and I'm excited to share. But that'll have to do for me today. Thank you for stopping by if you did, or watching the VOD if that's where you're watching this, or whatever. I'll be doing some more work for my anniversary stream tomorrow, for the Smash Brothers video that I wanted to work on. Oh yeah, I talked about it on Twitter. I don't think I mentioned it on stream, but I did say on stream that I was gonna make highlight videos again based off of my Bloodborne streams, but I decided to cancel that because, rewatching footage, finding good bits is reminding me just how salty I got on the end of the second stream, and even if I cut out some of my extra angry bits, I feel like it wouldn't be fun to watch, especially for people that actually genuinely enjoy Soulsborne games. So I'm putting my extra video making attention currently on my Smash Brothers countdown video. It's gonna take a lot of work, it's probably gonna be a long ways out, but it's something that I feel like would be a lot more positive and that I care a bit more about. So yeah, I'm gonna make some time to work on that. And also some other drawing stuff and relaxing a little bit since it is a 3-day weekend for me. But that will do it for me. So hope you have a good rest of your day, whether you got today off of work or not. And mayhaps I'll check you out tomorrow for my 1-year anniversary stream special. Or maybe not, you know, it's whatever, but I'm certainly looking forward to what I've got to show. But until then, have yourselves a nice day, and I'll catch y'all on the flip-flop. Goodbye.